5 seconds to go. Start. Thus, in view of the 2019 presidential order and the said declaration, with effect from 6th August 2019, all the provisions of the Constitution of India became applicable to the state of Jammu and Kashmir except the modifications provided in the 2019 presidential order. As a result of the said declaration and the 2019 presidential order, the special status of the state of Jammu and Kashmir under the Constitution by virtue of Article 370 virtually came to an end. Para. Another important development that followed was the enactment of the J&K Reorganization Act, which received the assent of the Honorable President on 9th August 2019. 31st October 2019 was fixed as the appointed day under the J&K Reorganization Act by the central government. By virtue of sections 3 and 4 thereof, with effect from 31st October 2019, a new union territory came into existence known as the Union Territory of Ladakh. The said union territory comprises of the areas covered by Kargil and Leh districts. From the appointed day, the union territory of J&K was also created. The said union territory comprises of the territories of the erstwhile state of Jammu and Kashmir except the area covered by the union territory of Ladakh. Thus, with effect from 31st October 2019, the state of Jammu and Kashmir ceased to exist and the union territories of Ladakh, as well as Jammu and Kashmir, were brought into existence. Para. The Delimitation Act, 2002 became applicable to the union territory of J&K as the definition of state in clause F of section 2 thereof includes the union territories having a legislative assembly. In addition, many other central enactments incorporated in table 1 of the 5th schedule to the J&K Reorganization Act became applicable to the union territory of J&K. Para. The Representation of the People Act, 1951 for short, the RP Act of 1951 was not applicable to the elections to fill in the states in either House of Parliament in the state of Jammu and Kashmir and the House of Legislature of the said state. An amendment was carried out to the RP Act of 1951 by the J&K Reorganization Act, by which the provisions of the RP Act of 1951 were made available to both the newly created union territories. Prior to that, the Jammu and Kashmir Representation of the People Act, 1957 for short, J&K RP Act was applicable to the state. We may note here that as the Representation of the People Act, 1950 for short, the RP Act of 1950 was applicable to the state of Jammu and Kashmir, the same continues to apply to the two newly created union territories. Para. By virtue of section 13 of the J&K Reorganization Act, the provisions contained in Article 239A, which were earlier applicable only to the union territory of Puducherry, were made applicable to the union territory of J&K. Article 239A, inter alia, provides that Parliament may by law create a body to function as a legislature of the union territory of Puducherry.